Vitali Klitschko first became heavyweight champion in 1999 when he won the WBO title for knocking out Herbie Hyde. In his third defense against Chris Bird, Klitschko was forced out of the fight with a shoulder injury late in the 9th round. And despite being ahead on the score sheets, this meant he lost his title, an undefeated record. After this, Vitali scored 5 wins in a row, which earned him a new world title challenge against Briton Lennox Lewis in 2003.
Lennox Lewis' body is dropped. Let's go with the right. Lewis misses with the left. Let's work short arm shots. He's beating Lewis to the punch. He rips him again with the right hand. You can bet Emmanuel Stewart's going to have a lot in favor of Vitali Klitschko, but his eye begins to drain blood again.
In a close, hard-hitting fight, Klitschko was once again ahead on the scorecards before the referee called the end of the fight at the end of the 6th round, deeming a deep cut to Klitschko's face meant he was unable to continue the fight. Lewis subsequently retired, and within a year, Klitschko faced Corey Sanders for the vacant WBC heavyweight title and won with an 8th round knockout.
Finally, in the 8th round, Corey Sanders' left hand was no longer really rocking Vitali Klitschko, and as Klitschko realized...
After just one defense, he retired from boxing for the first time. He returned to the ring after a 4-year absence in 2008 and regained the WBC title on his first try, stopping Samuel Peter after 8 rounds. He then made a streak of 7 defenses and was now about to make his 8th defense of his crown. Meanwhile, challenger Dereck Chisora became British heavyweight champion in May 2010 by knocking out veteran Danny Williams and adding the Commonwealth title to his name after stopping Sam Sexton 4 months later. Chisora pursued a fight with Vitali's brother Vladimir. However, Vladimir withdrew from this fight, which was supposed to take place on December 11, 2010, due to a torn abdominal muscle. The fight was rescheduled for April 30, 2011, but this was also canceled to allow Vladimir to fight David Haye on July 2nd. Vitali Klitschko was already scheduled to fight Tomas Adamek, so Chisora had no choice but to face the mandatory challenger for the British title, Tyson Fury. Chisora's 14-0 winning streak ended thanks to the undefeated Fury, who won a 12-round unanimous decision. Chisora then challenged Robert Helenius of Finland for the vacant European Heavyweight Championship in Helsinki. The hand-to-hand fight ended with a split decision victory for Helenius, but many observers felt that it was a robbery and that Chisora won the fight. After that, Vitali agreed to make his next defense of his title against Chisora. Chisora, however, was heavily criticized for his behavior during the pre-fight weigh-ins, after punching Vitali in the face as the two went face-to-face during a stare-down. And he caused even more controversy shortly before the fight, when he spit water in Vladimir's face while he was in the ring before the fight.
Forward with the elbows, the cross-arm guard, you know, a lot like Joe Frazier. He's got to try and get close with fast shots and fast combinations.
Right hand of Klitschko did get through there. Chisora missed with that wild overhand swing. A good solid chopping right hand from Klitschko. Bravery from Chisora though. Those are the we showed against Robert Helenius.
He drew it well. He's having a lot more success.
Chisora showing that he's got a good chin though, taking it well. Had to.
An injury to Klitschko's left shoulder in the third round prevented him from using his left jab and left hand as effectively as usual, but he was still able to hold off Chisora's hard attacks for most of the fight.
Chisора's just going to walk in with his hands tight and walk towards him, trying to let one big shot go. He can keep him at bay. Something he thinks is a weakness on Klitschko, or no one really targets him.
That's a big right hand from Chisora. Maybe his best punch of the fight so far, that one.
Definitely.
That's better from Klitschko. Flush.
We were saying before the fight, the way that
Right hand did there though.
The way that we feel to beat Klitschko is to get him on his back foot, and Chisora's doing so.
When he's forced to give ground, that's a solid shot though from Klitschko. Some of the naysayers, Dereck Chisora, who said that he was going to be utterly outclassed here. Well, it's not a right hand from Klitschko, but you have a sense that the exertion of it is taking it out of him.
Despite constant pressure from Chisora, Klitschko was able to use his height and gain an advantage to throw many powerful blows with his right to outrun his opponent and maintain control. From time to time, Chisora could inflict some punishment of his own, with most of his work coming from the body, and his best round was the 12th. All three judges scored the fight with the scores of 118-110, 118-110, and 119-111 in favor of Klitschko. Despite the fight being rather one-sided, Chisora earned credit for his toughness and for giving Klitschko his most competitive fight since losing to Lennox Lewis in 2003. Chisora also became the fourth fighter to go all 12 rounds with Klitschko. Please do not forget to like this video if you enjoyed it, and subscribe to our channel so you won't miss any new episodes about the boxing legends of the past. See you next time.